Hi everybody, my name is Rhys Barber. I'm the audiologist here at Audiology Associates. We upload new earwax removal videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9 PM UK time, so please consider subscribing. Hi everybody, this is Rhys Barber from Audiology Associates. Thank you very much for watching our video today. So we have one patient in this earwax removal video. Patients come through really blocked up on one side, no issues whatsoever on the other side, perfectly clear canal, really healthy looking eardrum. What we have here is a really hardened up piece of wax in this ear canal that's quite large, so quite a large chunk of wax in here. You can see as we're using the microsuction tube here, we can get a bit of a grip on it, but as we move it up and down, we're not really budging it at all. So this was quite a difficult one to remove. We're going to use the Jobson horn now, just to go over the top of this wax and just start breaking it down. The wax in this video is a really difficult one to remove because it's so varied in consistency. We've got some really hardened up wax around the outside edge, which you can see is just taken away from the canal wall here, which has some dry skin embedded around it, so it's really held in by this plug of dry skin. In the center of this wax is really soft, which makes it really hard to remove because you haven't got consistency as far as the consistency of the wax. So we're using the Jobson horn just to remove the outside edge first of all. There you go, just broken that harder section there away. You can see we've got this sort of more thickened up but still quite soft wax here in the center, so you can see the Jobson horn's going into that really easily. But around the outside edge is this really hard shell. Now, the hard shell is going to be what's a little bit more difficult to remove. So you can see we're going to pull it away from the canal wall here. Now, normally, if the wax was this hard all the way through, we'd be using things like crocodile forceps to get in there and to remove it. But then the crocodile forceps isn't going to be helping with the more kind of softer wax in the center. So we're going to have to keep switching tools quite a bit here. So we get rid of this bit of dry skin to start with. And you'll see now as we get a grip on this harder section of wax around the outside edge, as we pull it just tears because the hard shell is quite thin. It's not a really thick hard piece of wax. If that was the case, then that crocodile forceps would hold onto it really easily. So we're just using the microsuction again now just to maneuver this harder shell of earwax to the center of the canal. Just trying to loosen it up, trying to get any grip on here, but it's too hard for the suction to pull out. It's too soft for the crocodile forceps, or too thin I should say, so for the crocodile forceps to get a good grip on it, and too soft in the center for us to get a good grip with the Jobson horn. So you can see how this is going to be a little bit more problematic, so not the easiest of extractions to do. Just trying to get above the wax if we can. It doesn't help that it's perfectly formed to the shape of the ear canal, which is making it a little, there's not enough room to maneuver, kind of wiggle this wax back and forth to unstick it from the canal walls, and the dry skin around the outside edge is holding that hard shell in place. So you might be able to see it as we pull down here. Can you see the white layer there that the Jobson horn's just going into? That's actually dry skin that's been holding and really attached itself to that outer shell of wax. So quite problematic to pull that away. So you've got the skin holding it in, it's perfectly formed to the shape of the canal, and there's very different consistencies all the way through it. At the moment it's just trying to find any kind of leverage on this wax to try and get it out. So switch back to the microsuction just to tidy up a little bit and to see if we can get some movement to this harder shell. You can see they're just really trying to hold on to it, wiggle this up and down, trying to break this adhesion with the harder skin around the outside edge as well. You can see just how tough this is. So this outer shell is really hardened up. You can see we're getting a good grip on that with the suction, but just so being held in so tightly by that skin surrounding it that it's really just holding this wax in place, so it's just not budging with the microsuction. So back to the Jobson horn again now. Now we've pulled some of the wax from the top of the canal. It means we can get the Jobson horn in and try and loosen this up. You can see that white skin there just behind the Jobson horn there again. Do you see what I mean about it being very soft? So as you pull with the Jobson horn, you're pulling through that softer wax in the centre, but it's not making a dent on this harder wax on the outside edge. So back in with the forceps now to see if we can hold on to a piece to take this away. So I managed to break a little bit off. There you go, and there's some more coming away there now. Just trying to find any little bit of leverage we can in here. You can see the stretching of that skin as we're pulling it away. You can see it all there underneath the Jobson horn, so it's, you can see the slight pinkness to the skin underneath where we're taking away this sort of dry, dead layer on the top. So this would have been quite itchy in the patient's ear. The patient suffered a little bit with dry skin anyway around the outside of the ear, so you can understand why this would have formed deeper in the canal there. As we lift up now, see the white skin underneath there? You can see it just sticking to the bottom of this hard layer of wax. So just using the crocodile forceps again to see if we can get a bit of movement. Certainly not the easiest of extractions, this one. Just trying to get a grip. So I put a bit of pressure on it to hold on to it, but not too much pressure to shear it off. It's a real delicate balance with this type of earwax. You can see we've got that kind of plate there now, so where it's been compressed together with the nose of the forceps there. There we go. So we've got that section away. You can see we've got another plate of dry wax there, so we'll go in and grab that now. It's just obscuring my view a little bit, this loose section at the front here, so we're just going to take this away using the microsuction tube. There we are, going to get that away now. You can see, although we've taken quite a big chunk away, there's still this hard block here in the centre. Very soft look at the top. You can see the difference in the consistency there, where you're trying to hold on to the top. It's just a thick but soft layer there. So we're going to use the Jobson just to try and roll this forwards. You can see it. See how pliable this wax is in the centre. Very dark, so this has been in here for quite some time. So we're just scraping that softer wax away from the surface of the harder wax underneath, and because it's quite soft, just going to try and use a bit of microsuction just to reposition this or try and remove some of it. You can see as we lift here, look, see the white dead skin underneath it? Now we've taken some away from above, it means we can bend this bottom section of wax up a little bit now to try and get a grip on the softer pieces underneath, or the smoother pieces I should say rather, sorry. So back in with the forceps now. It's taking a chunk from the centre. Excuse me, you can still see there's quite a bit in there though. You're not really doing much good with that softer material in the center, but there is this, there we go, this harder piece that we can get a grip on the outside edge. So back in to peel some of this away. Now we've moved the left hand side, we can collapse the top and the right in to the center of the canal just to try and free this up. A lot of the time it's trying to unstick it in position, so if you can remove a piece, it means you can bend another piece in to unstick that bit and take that away. But you can see just how firmly this is held in here. It looks like we're coming to the last section of it now. So we've taken that one piece away. Let's see if we can get to this section underneath. There you can see it just starting to pull forward, so it's becoming a little bit looser now. There we go. And I think this is the last section that's available in here, so you can see that's much looser. As soon as we touch it with a crocodile forceps, it's moving. Now we've unstuck it from the canal walls, and there's the eardrum. You can see a lot of the dead skin just around the outside edge there. So this is what we removed. So you can see the very light white pieces on here. That's the dead skin attached to the outside edge.
Thank you very much for watching our video today. If you did enjoy the video, then please like. If you're not subscribed already or you'd like to do so, you can click the subscribe button here. If you'd like to check out some more of our videos, they're also up there. Now, if you want to follow us, you can do on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also check our website if you want to know a little bit more about us. And as always, guys, until the next time, take care.